Hello, my name is Amy Blumendahl. This is AB Fit Prenatal and Postpartum Workouts. I'm a certified prenatal and postpartum fitness coach, and today I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute, 6+ week postpartum strength superset workout. We have 3 total supersets of upper body and lower body strength. You can start doing this with body weight if you're early on postpartum, or if you feel good about adding weights and you're having no symptoms, you can start to add light weights and see how that goes. Equipment that you need today is maybe 1 or 2 sets of dumbbells and a chair or bench or step for a hip thrust, but you can do this without that equipment. You can do a glute bridge on the floor. If you do experience any symptoms, pelvic pain, increased bleeding, any discomfort at all, make sure you stop, scale back, or modify, and consult your doctor. Make sure you get that doctor clearance around 6 weeks postpartum to make sure you can resume exercise at this time. A visit to the pelvic floor physical therapist is also a strong recommendation, just to make sure that pelvic floor is where it needs to be to start adding in more activity. Let's get started warming up. We're going to start with some breathing here, just a minute or 2. Let's get it started here. First thing we're going to do is just a couple breaths, 360 degrees and intentional. So bring those hands to the sides of the rib cage. Inhale, expand into that side and back body, and then exhale out. Inhale into those hands without raising the chest or shoulders, and exhale it out. One more time. And exhale. Apply that breathing throughout the workout and warm up here. We'll go inhale up, exhale down, and add a little squat there. Inhale up, exhale down. One more just like that. Exhale down. Keep going with your squats. We're gonna add a little bit of a rotation and pivot on that foot. You can reach with it as well, keeping that rib cage underneath. We don't want to push our rib cage up or forward. Keep it neutral. One more, left and right. Next, we're going to go roll through those shoulders a little bit. Couple of circles each direction. Now this warm-up is pretty short, so if you want a little bit longer warm-up, I suggest pressing pause. Either go through exactly what we did a couple more times, or add in your own warm-up and mobility. Reverse direction. Let's do some T-spine mobility here. If we're feeding baby a lot, we tend to kind of round forward a little bit, so it's nice to open up the chest in front of the shoulder. Bring those arms in front, open up, keep those hips pointed forward, up and over. Open, up and over. Go ahead and switch direction each time. Keep the hips pointed forward, little bend in those knees. One more. And then over to the other side. We should feel great on that chest and shoulder. Even breathing throughout. One more. All right, we'll step it back for a reverse lunge. Bring it up for a knee lift, switch sides. Range of motion is always up to you here, team. I'll give some recommendations for intensity, but you're always in charge of what effort level you feel good about today. Especially postpartum, you want to start slow and ease your way in and build back slowly. One more, left and right. And then go ahead and go hamstring curl, reach and pull with those arms. If you feel like you need more rest throughout the workout, you can go ahead and pause or just take more rest as you need it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out, quick drink of water. We have 3 supersets here. So our first superset is going to be a squat, pivot, and press, and then a supported wide row. We're going to be going through 2 times for each superset, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds transition with a 30-second break between rounds. So again, if you're early postpartum and starting to integrate strength work back into your fitness routine, definitely start slow, definitely start body weight, start low reps, and reduced range of motion. So if you have a dumbbell today, it's gonna look like this: squat, pivot, and press. If you don't have a dumbbell, just do the same motion without a dumbbell. Here's 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat it down, push and pivot, press it straight up. Inhale down, exhale up. Light connection to that core and pelvic floor. Exhale as you come up out of that squat. 3, 2, and 1, we're switching sides. So on a 45-second interval, effort level today, if you're early on postpartum, like a 5 or 6 effort level. If you're a little bit later on, 8 or 10 weeks, you can go a little bit more effort. 3, 2, 1, supported wide row. So I'm gonna use my weight stack here. You use a ledge, a chair, or something in front of you. You can split your stance, or you can go double leg. We're gonna go elbow wide, dumbbell to shoulder. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Light connection to that core. Start your exhale and light connection and lift through that pelvic floor, and then lift that dumbbell. Inhale on your way back down. Between reps, you can relax that pelvic floor and then re-engage before you lift. Switch sides. Slow and controlled, 1 or 2 counts up, 1 or 2 counts down. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, we get 30 seconds, round 2, final round of this superset. On a 45-second interval, we're getting somewhere between 8 and 12 reps. If you're just hopping back into workouts postpartum, closer to that 6 to 8 rep range in that 45-second time. So you want to take it nice and easy, add some time between reps to reset and reconnect. Squat, pivot, press in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Being mindful of symptoms, we don't want to have any heaviness in the pelvis, we don't want to have any leaking urine or anything like that. So if you experience those symptoms, back off your intensity, reduce your weights, reduce range of motion, try all of those things. If it's still, go ahead and switch sides. If you're still experiencing symptoms, definitely visit that pelvic floor physical therapist. Change your 10 seconds here, nice job. Three, 2, 1, supported wide row. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift and lower. Our hand is supporting us, but we are still engaged. We're still supporting ourselves through that core, but we're not leaning on the chair for dear life. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Hips and shoulders are square as we lift and lower. Last 10 seconds, maybe 1 or 2 more reps. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next superset here, team. Same format, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds transition, 30 seconds between rounds. We're gonna be doing a hip thrust, so grab that chair or bench. If you don't want to do a hip thrust on an elevated surface, you're welcome to do a glute bridge on the floor. So hip thrust is gonna be here, lower to the base of the shoulder blades, squeeze it up, lower it down. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge is gonna be here on the floor. Not as big a range of motion, but same muscles worked. Set, exhale, engage, and lower. Release and relax. Reset, exhale, and lift. Nice job. You can always add weight if you're a little bit further along postpartum or feeling like you're ready to challenge yourself a little bit more. Add a dumbbell right on top of the hip. You can always do a single leg or a B stance for more challenge before adding weight if needed. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna turn it around. You can either do a kneeling push-up here or an incline push-up here. I recommend an incline push-up. You can be on your knees or toes. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can always just hold on to this plank as well. Great core work for rehab, that core. Inhale down, exhale up, shoulders are back and down away from the ears. Elbows go about 45 degrees out. We're not totally out in a T, but we're not totally in by the sides. Nice job. "15 seconds, nice job. Working that chest, upper body push. Lots of core work here, stabilization through that midsection. Widen that base of support at the knees or feet if you need more help. Here's 3, 2, 1. Take a break. 30 seconds. Making sure that we're always staying hydrated, especially if you're breastfeeding. Hydration and nutrition are going to be your best friends. Making sure you're supporting that journey. Workouts won't really affect breast milk production or composition as long as you're supporting yourself nutritionally and hydration wise. All right, get ready for hip thrust. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring that chin to the chest. We're pivoting on the edge of that chair or step. Upper body down to the hips are moving together. So we don't want to curl through that T-spine or round or expand. Rib cage stays neutral. We don't want to push it up towards the ceiling. Nice work. Building back that strength postpartum is not easy. It's one of the hardest journeys you can take. You're doing great. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around. We got push-ups. Second and final time. Here, set it up. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And feel free to grab a couple extra seconds in between reps. Or you can always do a 30-second interval instead of a 45. Give yourself a little bit extra break. Strongly recommend longer rest periods, especially when you're first coming back. And a 20-minute workout like this is a perfect way to start integrating back into strength training. 15 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, 30 seconds break. We're under our final superset. We're gonna add in some direction, multi-direction strength. So we're gonna go into a lateral lunge. So step it to the side and then slide it back for a reverse lunge. So stay on your right leg for the first full interval, so full 45 seconds, and then we'll get that second side, second time through. I'm gonna do a body weight. You're welcome to add a light or medium weight to this if you're ready for it. Here we go. Lateral. Together, reverse. If you can, float that foot all the way through and create a little balance challenge on that stable leg. How far you go down is up to you. If you're having any pelvic pain at all, I suggest reducing your range of motion or adding a little bit of support. So grabbing a wall or a bench like so, like that. You can always Three, 2, and 1. All right, grabbing a pair of dumbbells here. We're gonna go into a bicep curl or a hammer curl. You can do one or both arms at a time, and then go up into upright row. One or both at a time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. A little bend in those knees. Curl to up row. Dumbbell comes up to the chest or armpit area, making sure that we're not swinging the weights or pushing our hips forward, no leaning back. Everything is nice and stable as we move those dumbbells. Slow and controlled, as always. 15 seconds to go. Nice work. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice 30-second break here. One more time, lateral to reverse lunge. We'll go left side. Final time through, we got 45 seconds, 2 intervals, and then we're gonna cool down and do some mobility to finish out the workout. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna row track stance on that reverse lunge, making sure we're creating a nice, stable, wide base of support. Over halfway with this one. Nice work. Keep it going, team. Strong legs, strong core. Drive that foot through the floor. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl and upright row. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Feet can be side by side, little bend in those knees, or you can split your stance if you feel more stable that way. Keep that breathing strategy going. Inhale, down, exhale, lift through that pelvic floor. It's just a light connection. Diastasis is usually not a problem here, as long as it's not too deep or too wide. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Diastasis usually closes on its own with just regular workouts and daily activities within a year or so. But if you feel like there's any pain or anything like that, pelvic floor physical therapist or a visit to your doctor might be a good thing to consider. All right, let's roll through those shoulders, cooling it down for just a couple minutes here. Couple mobility moves, reach it forward, open it up. All right, take a step back, bring that hand down, opposite that foot. You can even bring that knee all the way down. We're gonna rotate and reach. Bring it together, step it to the other side, knee down, and rotate. Bring that hand down, bring it to tabletop cat-cow, get some flexion extension through that T-spine. Inhale, cow, drop the belly. Exhale, cat, drop the chin. Tailbone tucks under. One more. Inhale to exhale. And from here, we're just going to do some hip shifts here. So push the hips left and right. Getting some pelvic floor mobility. come back neutral. Take a seat, cross that hip, ankle over to the opposite knee. A little bit of hip stretch here. And switch sides. And release, find a comfortable seat. One final stretch here, inhale up. Exhale, drop to that elbow if you can. Get lots of side body stretch and expansion. Pull that hip down. Inhale back vertical. And then exhale to the other side. One more breath. And bring it back vertical. One last inhale, reach. And exhale, release. Thank you so much for pressing play and working out with me and trusting me with your postpartum exercise. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and share with any postpartum friends. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.